But Doria's frustrations at failing to secure Tunis soon drew his attention to the east, where the Ottoman naval forces were nowhere near as effective as the Barbarossan presence was in the west. In 1532, Doria led a squadron of Spanish and Genoese galleys to ravage the Greek cities of Koroni, Patras, and the entrance to the Gulf of Corinth, in a diversionary campaign which significantly distracted the new Ottoman Sultan, Suleiman the Magnificent, from his seemingly unstoppable rampage through Hungary. When the mighty Sultan sent the Ottoman army to besiege Koroni, Doria intercepted their support fleet, and despite being outnumbered 3-1, he managed to outmaneuver the Turks, crush their naval forces, and lift the siege of the city. Doria was, in many respects, Barbarossa's arch-nemesis, and the two would face each other again soon enough. But we're getting just a little ahead of ourselves. The humiliating destruction of the Ottoman fleet by Doria now had history-changing ramifications. The following spring, Hayreddin received an ambassador from Constantinople, who commanded him to present himself before Allah's deputy on earth, Suleiman, at his earliest convenience. It wasn't just the fact of Doria's prowling the eastern Mediterranean with the same impunity that Barbarossa enjoyed in the west that prompted the summons. You see, for some time, Charles V had been quietly reaching out to Suleiman to try and come to some arrangement in order for the Turks to cease molesting the Habsburgs' Central European holdings. For the Barbarossas, who had till recently been operating independently, any treaty with Spain would have the potential to severely squeeze their profit margin, should the Sultan decide to put a leash on him. So it was in Hayreddin's interest for Charles to remain the enemy, and to encourage the Sultan to instead make overtures to the French, who hated the Spaniards almost as much as they did. In any event, for the time being, France had no interest in North Africa, and their own exposure to Barbarossa's fleets was far less lucrative than that of the Spanish and Italians anyway.